3097 Second Space Boys podcast coming to you live in the studio.
I wonder if that one got you just there. That was quick. You were like on zero. It was zero and you had said 3 words.
Oh,
I mean, I'd already hit it.
I'm Joe Skelly,
Yeah.
your
Tyler.
host with Tyler I Don't Know.
I don't know what's going on.
Per usual.
Per usual, man. I like it that way.
All right.
Hodor. You know?
Did you just say Hodor?
Yeah. It's my favorite. I'm getting that tramp tattooed on me.
Oh, is it tramp stamp?
I'm going to, yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be right above my Brazen Rogues butt tattoo.
Oh.
It's going to say Hodor.
Do they know that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I told on the podcast like a couple years ago. Remember? They were like, that's not true. I was like, you want to see my butt? And everybody was like, no. And I said, well, then I guess it is true.
Okay.
So we can't unprove it. Innocent until proven innocent.
Oh.
All right.
Is
So-
that the theory?
Yeah. Listen, we're the greatest banter anti-suicide podcast of all time.
Single serving.
600 episodes to come.
600 single episodes.
Or 400 already done.
I don't know.
Found our voice in episode 38, 72, 113, 212, and 260.
Wow.
Dude, we got notes.
It's interesting that we keep finding our voice again and again and again.
Sometimes you have to do that. It's evolution.
Oh, that's
Not to be confused with revolution.
You speak French now?
No. I just kissed a French chick earlier, though.
Oh,
Left a little on me.
left a little on you.
Left a
I
little
thought
on
you were
me.
going to say you stayed in one of those hotels and it made you smarter.
I don't want to go any more hotels now that we've gone. I do like our man in West Virginia, though. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
You know, if you put him onto the podcast, my man would be there all day.
all day.
Stop sending him brown merch and send him some of our merch. He'll be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What's a podcast? He's like, I'm too busy watching the game.
Too busy watching the Browns.
Too busy watching the Browns.
Current and reruns.
Fuck. Listen, people.
You were like, how long you been a Browns fan? He was like, since Jim Brown.
I don't even know what that means, but it's good, right? Like, it means something, obviously.
It's a long time. That's what it means.
There's a marker there.
There's a marker.
He's been there since you guys got into the Bridge Wars.
Yeah. Oh, maybe a little bit later than the Bridge War, but he's been there.
Okay.
You know,
I don't have a timeline on this, but I like it. Ow, fuck. Just punched the table with my finger. That was awesome.
not a good move.
It hurts so bad. Our Madden movie's coming out soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hearing more about it. Other people have been like, hey, did you know he's doing this? And I'm like, you know how I know you don't listen to our show? Because we already talked about that.
We already talked about
We
it.
covered it.
Mhm.
We give you guys all the insights, even on the shit you don't want to know.
Yeah, Nick Cage is
Dude,
coming out.
We're basically like the fucking Simpsons.
We predict the future.
You do. I don't. I'm not predicting shit. I don't. I'm still trying. Listen, I'm trying to get that future that is unknown still. Mine's pretty much known.
Isn't there a song called Super Unknown?
I don't know.
All right, go on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, I was just
you
saying, like,
sidebarred me.
I'm saying we are trying to figure out new things. We've conquered the gathering. We've conquered getting the motorcycle to the end of the driveway. Next is scuba. What was the thing we were talking about before we get off mic that I said you had to bring up? I know you're going to forget now. I forgot.
So did I.
Shit. We were just, did it have to do with your race? No.
No, we were talking about all the races.
No, yeah. No, I was saying, like, did it remind me of something?
As
of
in
your,
foot races.
It was something I was going to add. Yeah. The
We need to
Honolulu Marathon race, you racist bastards.
we need to cover that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No, what was I going to say? Who cares?
Apocalypse
Whatever.
Now.
No, it wasn't that. It was way before. We said as we
Eat
were
the
getting
corn
off,
dog, you coward.
after we were getting off, I was like, we got to talk about that next episode, but forget about it.
Okay, it's
We're
already forgotten.
never going to go back now
It's already
until
forgotten.
somebody mentions it. Since we're on the Madden thing already.
No, okay, let's talk about Madden.
No, I was just going to say, I wanted to throw the facts out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Old Tommy Skelly. Nicolas Cage made your favorite actor, Tommy Skelly, Johnny Depp.
Yes.
So
This is a fact.
Tommy Skelly has to admit now that
yeah.
right?
Yep.
My man's favorite movie is the Pirates of the Caribbean. It wouldn't exist without Nick Cage.
It would not.
He cannot escape it.
It would not.
Nick Cage is the GOAT.
GOAT.
The only, and I think
Name a Nick Cage movie. people have secret favorite Nick Cage movies.
Oh, 1,000%. They're like, I don't like Nick Cage, but my favorite movie is National Treasure. What?
I don't like Nick Cage, but I loved this movie.
Right. And it's Nick Cage.
Yeah.
It's always Nick Cage.
I'm telling you, The
What-
Unbearable Weight of Being is still one of the greatest Nick Cage movies.
Listen, what are you going to do when Nick Cage is here on a Sunday when you show up to record?
dude,
Like if he was just fucking sitting here when
I'd
you
be
walked in,
starstruck.
what would you do?
I'd be starstruck.
Would you tell him he can't be on the show? Because
No.
you'd be like, I don't let people on the show. You're not on the show. We're not on the show.
We can't have things in here that can kill you. Get the fuck out.
No, we'd have to go outside.
Yeah,
Just mic feed through the window and stand outside and do it.
yeah. You know, that's how.
Whoever, well,
hold on. Now you just made me remember. You know,
Okay.
when Bad Brains was recording like
Uh-oh.
their first album, they had HR. They fed a mic out the window of the basement studio
Jesus.
to him in the backyard to sing all the vocals, standing in the backyard. And they said he was jumping up and down and running around screaming all the vocals through the mic, and all the neighbors were like, who the fuck is this crazy guy in
Right.
the backyard next door?
They didn't realize they were going to be part of history.
They were a part of history in Washington, D.C.
DC, brother.
That's where it got recorded.
PSYOP stuff. That's why my man got PSYOP. That's what happened right there.
So, yeah, Nick Cage,
He's the GOAT.
GOAT.
No, he made Johnny Depp.
Yes, and we confirmed this.
Came up with the idea, was like, you're an actor now.
Stop waiting
Go
tables.
apply.
Yeah. Stop waiting tables or whatever, bussing tables or whatever
Right.
bullshit
Whatever
he was doing. In
Yeah,
a
it's-
restaurant.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
You ever
it's
seen Pauly Shore talk about being his neighbor?
about Depp's neighbor or Nick's neighbor?
Nick's.
No.
Yeah, Pauly Shore said, I lived next door to Nick Cage in Vegas.
He's like, I tried to go over there. He wouldn't let me hang out.
He used to pick him up in his car and they would go eat sushi. He'd be like, come
Oh.
on, we're going to go eat sushi.
That's right. He's the one that said, don't take any fucking pictures.
No pictures in
No
my house.
pictures.
That's like my sacred zone.
You think you could get away with it?
No. I would, you would
course
have
you
to
could.
respect that.
No, I meant, could you get away with like being with Nick Cage and not snapping any pictures? Could you do it?
Yes,
Yeah.
out of respect.
It's not like those fucking people we meet where we're like, there's no pictures and they walk right through the door and whip their phones out. Click, click, click. And I'm like, what the fuck? He just said no pictures.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, we didn't think he meant. No, that's exactly what we meant.
Dude, you and I, and it's funny because here we are in this job. I don't even call it a job anymore because we don't treat it like a job, but here we are producing all this content and we produce so much content and we just keep it to ourselves. It makes no sense. Somebody was going through my phone the other day and it was one of our homies from Florida that was in and he was like, dude, what the fuck is all this shit on your phone? And I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be for work, but I don't care. I just keep keeping it, you know? It's my favorite. I really love it. Sometimes I scroll through my phone at like super speeds.
You're like, what the fuck?
Bro.
Where'd this come from?
And I see crazy shit that I'm like, dude, I can't believe we even did that. And then, and you're like scrolling through and then I see the dates and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, that's been a minute. We should do something else.
Right.
Like, it's time to roll out Autobots. But,
roll out.
fuck. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, roll out.
Yeah.
Because they're cars.
Because Ludicrous
'Cause
and
they're cars.
Autobots. Oh,
Yeah.
because they're cars. Yeah. I want to be a fucking
Well, I told
car.
you, when I become a crypto gillionaire, I'm going to start a game show.
A game show?
Yeah, I'm going to become a
Oh,
game show host.
Fuck. I'm scared.
It's going to be 5 weeks long.
Just 5 weeks?
Just 5 weeks.
Wait a minute. Which one is
and
this?
each week is a different thing.
Okay.
Till the end, you have a winner.
Okay.
And the first week, it's going to be a cross between like Pimp My Ride and used car sales.
Oh.
So you have to sell used cars on a used car lot that have been pimped by Exhibit. That's the right. And listen, hold on, it gets even better because
Nobody's gonna make it past the first week.
listen,
Nobody.
listen. Here's what happens: if you can't sell the car, you got to go get the sales manager, right? And the sales manager's Exhibit,
Fuck.
and he comes out. He's like, "Come on, dog. Come on, dog. What? You don't want a car with a 175-gallon fish tank
With a
in the
fish
trunk?
tank that leaks into your muffler.
You don't want this car? This car's pimped, dog."
Weren't you the one that was talking about how that entire show didn't do anything for the actual cars?
No,
they
yeah,
just
they
kept
never
doing
fixed what,
stupid shit.
Yeah, they never fixed what was wrong with the car.
So they just made them look pretty.
Yeah, they just did goofy shit. Like, bro, I put a 75-gallon grill in the back of your car, it's got this pivot. You just slide it out, you
Right.
grill, and then when you're done, you just slide it back in the back seat.
The first time he grills, he puts it back when it's fucking hot and melts the fucking radio system they put on. He's like, ruin the fucking subs. Like,
And I guess most of those cars ended up getting like stolen after the show.
oh,
Like those guys would go home and park it in their driveway, and somebody would just boost their car. The pimped
what
out car.
kind of fucking idiot is doing that? I want to meet that guy too. Look at what I stole, bro. It's a giraffe car. Motherfucker. You don't even need a flock camera to get your ass. You just out in the open with it.
Yeah.
What are you going
pretty
to do with that? Listen, I was talking to Meeper Creeper yesterday about stealing cars, okay? And she was like, yeah, I think, you know, the last one my dad stole, you know, was this kind of car. And I looked at her and I'm like, what the fuck was your old man stealing a car for? I go, was he doing a job? And she's like, no. And I'm like, was he going? I know he doesn't have a shop. Like, I know he doesn't have a shop. I know he's not like, what was he fucking doing? He doesn't leave the house. He went home with it. And she goes, yeah, he just wanted to drive it.
Oh.
I was like, brother, that's the worst reason to steal a car.
To steal a car because you wanted to drive it.
Yeah. It's a lot cheaper to just ask my man, can I drive around in your car for 5 minutes? Like, you have a fucking far better, even a fucking stranger, if you could honestly convince them that you just want to drive, you could ride in the passenger. I just want to drive it down to the fucking Circle K. And this motherfucker stole it to cruise in the stolen hood with the stolen car.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
You know when you're supposed to do that? When you're 15.
Oh.
That's steal cars. That's how that works. First car you steal is always just a cruise, right? Everybody knows that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm getting
an education today.
You lie through your teeth. You never stole a car before, you liar. I know that story's in there. I got to get Tommy Skelly in here. He's going to be like, I'll tell you the time.
Okay.
And he'll know. You know, I would imagine his face right now. He'd be like, it wasn't a car. It was a Powerline bucket truck. And then we went around and fixed power lines. Like, I could just see that that's what you two did. Like
we needed to go someplace and we needed transportation.
We just bucket trucking it around.
And we gave it back to him.
Yeah,
we
left it in the zip code, like off the.
Well, that's like the story we talked about from the news where that young Marine coming back from
I
Wilmington.
saw him in the news again.
Oh, the one who stole the fire truck was running at lights and sirens?
You kept talking about it. He popped up again and said, you know, so-and-so who stole truck to report for whatever, finally going to trial for blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the military didn't just pick him up and throw him in a hole? I'm amazed.
Yeah, no.
I'm amazed they didn't just come down and go, hey, get back to work.
No,
right now. You know what I mean? Like,
but you're right. The reason he got busted is because he was like 3 counties over. And they're like, why is this fire truck with lights and sirens running through our county?
The dude, where was this at? It was in Cali or North Carolina. So he was like, hey, why is that guy driving Mike's truck?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It was like 2 hours.
The dudes are like, they know each other.
Wilmington's like 2 hours maybe from Jacksonville.
No. Those guys all know each other. You're 2 fucking towns over. Those motherfuckers know.
Right.
You know? And you're not getting away with it. Like, how do you trick the fireman's in his town truck, right? And sees your truck, like, instantly knows, like,
that truck doesn't belong
That's
here.
not my truck. I didn't clean that truck.
Right.
You know, it's not like a Walmart uniform where they're all universal.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you doing stealing a truck, bro? A fire truck.
Again, the question I asked is, where was it? Gear Adrift is a gift. So if it was...
Oh, that's right. You brought up that he was probably like in a restaurant or some shit.
Yeah, they probably pulled over to get breakfast.
Pulled over.
They all went inside to get breakfast because they're like, nobody's going to steal our fire truck.
Nobody's that stupid.
And this guy's like, fuck, I got to get back to base. Like, here's a truck and it's running.
Nobody's that ballsy. Quick, somebody call the Marines. Uh-oh. And he just walked off with it.
He just drove off with it. But my man was like, I got to get back fast. Lights and sirens it is.
How do you travel district, bro?
My man was on the I promise you, my man was on the highway.
Bro, if one fucking cop sees you, you're fucked. Because again, he's like, that fucking truck doesn't belong here. And you know those cops are looking for any fucking reason to pull over the fireman.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, fuck that guy. Jam him, you know? Jam him up. It's a lights and sirens with one gentleman in it.
Yeah, right.
You know,
There's
like
no fire crew
that's
in the
not
truck.
suspect. Why is the ladder going up while they're driving?
Right. And why does that guy look hungover as shit?
Right. Oh fuck, dude.
He's not even wearing a fire uniform.
There's so many.
So many questions.
There's just so many better options.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Well,
Anything is better.
if my man
than
didn't have
that
any
truck.
money, he didn't have his wallet, couldn't get an Uber.
Hitchhiking might have been faster.
Yeah.
Again, the loud announcement of said truck.
Yeah.
It's not the thing to steal.
Yeah, this is true.
You should be stealing bread trucks, Amazon trucks, not ambulances. Those are marked.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to do what
Amazon truck.
Amazon truck. Yeah, that's what
Nobody
perfect, yeah.
Nobody would have suspected.
Yeah, that's what I
an
said.
Amazon
Yeah,
truck.
nobody's going to get an Amazon truck. FedEx, UPS is okay. You know,
but
those
they all
kinds
got
of things.
trackers in them. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
That is the problem with those ones. This is all circa 1999 info.
Yeah,
So you can't steal anything now. We live in the camera world.
this is true.
What happened to the Line City? Are we ready to go?
No, I think
We
they
haven't
stopped
talked about
building
that in
it.
forever.
I think they stopped building it. I think they ran out
Get
of money.
the fuck out of here. They did not.
I think they did.
Brother,
We can Google it.
what are they going to do with all the materials they already started with, though?
I don't know. It's just going to be a big ugly scar in the middle of the desert.
I hate humans. They leave power lines in the ocean. We got dirty satellites circling the globe, and now we have half-built line cities.
Yep, half built.
Do you think if we all get wiped and then like there's another lapse in time, humans will be like, this used to be a great city.
Yeah, right.
It got
And
taken away by the Autobots. Like, what the
I don't
fuck,
know. I
bro?
don't
How
know
do you
what-
explain that?
future archaeologists are going to be like, oh,
We found an arrowhead.
look, this is a great endeavor. They were trying to do something. And this is why we talked about why professors of history and all this other shit don't want to change the books they've written, right?
Because they
Because-
look stupid?
No, because they were making their best guesses based on what they found,
Oh.
right?
Oh, right.
And they wrote entire thesis statements on, well, this is why this happened, right? This based on what we found. What's the thesis statement going to be on the wreckage of the Line City? Right?
They were aerodynamically trying to build it so the northern wind
I
territories
mean, who knows?
would
Yeah.
propel the propellers
sandstorms
of,
that come across. Yeah, who
you
knows?
know,
right?
protect us from whatever. I
Right.
don't know.
They weren't going to live here. This was just a barrier, a wall, a
Jesus.
barrier. Who knows what they're going
They
to like?
knew the ice age was coming. I just want to say this. Their website, clean as fuck.
Oh, yeah, it's super clean.
Like when we go on there, I'm like, brother, I want to give you some money. I'm not going to because I don't have any,
Right.
but I want to. Like you made me feel included in this. You got a bunch of pictures. You got some
yeah.
AI images or something.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like this looks like I'm about to move into like Wayland land. You
Right,
know,
so I guess here's the question. Was it just a big
Hoax?
a hustle?
money hustle.
A money hustle?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
So I want to take you left because I saw something
Do it.
that I forgot about, and then I
Did we
remembered
finish
when
the
I
intro?
watched it. Did I watch what?
Did we finish the intro?
No. Well, go ahead, give it.
I don't know if we did. I forgot.
So did I. Well, we'll
Let's
just
move
keep
on.
going. All right.
Save it for the end.
Have you ever heard of Ken Allen?
No, I've heard Ken and Allen, but never Ken Allen.
Ken Allen was an orangutan that
No.
lived in the San Diego Zoo.
No.
So do you remember years ago when we first started, and I told you when I was in college, I was taking history and anthropology
Yeah.
because I was going to become a professor. of
I was
some sort.
amazed that they let you
Right.
in there
Yeah.
to hang out.
And they were talking about orangutans being the smartest creatures in the fucking zoo.
Okay.
Right?
The padlock thing.
Oh, yeah,
the-
yeah. They learn
yeah.
how to pick the locks and
Right.
all this other shit, right? And that's why they have to change the locks on the enclosure like once a month, right?
Right.
Because they said if you go into a chimpanzee enclosure, or let's say you drop a tool, right? You forget about it.
That's right.
Chimpanzees run right up and try to use it. You do the same thing in an orangutan enclosure. The orangutans ignore it
Okay.
completely. And then they wait for the lights to go off. And then they sneak over and they start trying to figure out what the fuck it is and then
Right.
how to use it, right? So Ken Allen lived in the San Diego Zoo, And Ken Allen is famous because he escaped like 10 times. Right? And they kept changing the enclosure.
San Diego.
Yeah, they kept changing the enclosure to make it more escape proof. And they even hired rock climbers to go in and patch all the cracks in the walls of the enclosures.
Get the fuck out
Dead
of
serious.
here.
So he couldn't get his fingers in and pull up on these like rock, like
That's sad.
little cracks that
But
rock
also-
climbers would use, right?
that's crazy as fuck.
And he still escaped. And the best part is he started teaching the other orangutans how to fucking do it.
So then, like, next week, all three of them got out.
Yeah, dude. He was teaching
He's like, follow
classes.
me, boys.
Yeah, he was teaching classes to the other orangutans on how to fucking escape. And the funny thing is, people would be walking around the zoo and he'd just be walking down the sidewalk, right? And people would stop and he would pose for pictures with them.
Get the fuck
Dead
out of
serious.
here.
They thought he was part of the exhibit. Because he'd be walking around, he'd go like, hey, go up to the ice cream, little ice cream fucking
Yeah.
push cart and shit like that.
Jesus.
And they'd be like, all right, Ken, time to go home. And he'd be like, fuck. And they'd stick him.
I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave. And they put him back in his enclosure. And like 2 weeks later, he'd do it again.
So he just like figured it out.
He just kept busting out and showing all the other ones how to do it.
He's like, if I pretend, nobody will bother me.
Yeah.
Get some pictures, it'll look normal. He's casual about it.
He was super
You
casual.
gotta
about it.
have that. You gotta have that to escape the jails.
I bet there's video footage of him.
Yeah. What year is this from?
I
You
think
think?
it's
Is
the
it-
90s.
Really?
90s, early 2000s.
See, like, what? Imagine all the stories we've missed that are really good because we didn't have cell phones. That's
Right.
the only good thing about it is like we didn't get to hear about all the monkeys that escaped.
Right.
That sucks.
But first of all, I could understand giving an animal one name, but he's
Yeah.
got two.
Well, he's got two first names, so
Yeah.
you can't trust him. You already knew you fucked him when you were like, "Hey, your name is now Matt Johnny." Like what? Matt Johnny
Is it-
or Johnny Matt.
Are
It's
you,
like
are you saying this goes along? You can't trust people with two first names?
you know it. We just watched a movie with it again,
Which one?
and what the fuck movie is that? I don't know, but everybody knows this. Anytime I meet somebody that's like, "Hey, my name is Bill Ben," I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me, dog." You're either part of the CIA, you're an alien, or you're gonna fucking get me into a basement somehow, and I don't know how, but I don't want to find out. So get the fuck away.
Stay
from
away
me.
from me.
Do you know any two named people? You don't.
I'd have to think about that.
Yeah, and you'd be sitting there for like fucking hours, but I promise at the end of it, you're gonna be like, no. And then I know exactly what's gonna happen because I've done this test to you. Eventually, like weeks from now, you'll be sitting there and you'll be like, wait, I do remember one. His name was Frank John. But I don't hang out with that guy because he was trying to steal fucking camels, from Barnum and Bailey when they were traveling. So we stay away from him. And like, what? Fuck? And it'll be
you'll have no context.
yes, exactly. Fucking exactly.
I'll just come out with it, and you're like, where did that? Unfortunately, that's a problem of mine. Like I remember things will just pop into my head from like 3 weeks before, and I'll just start talking about them in mid sentence, and people are like, "What the fuck are you on
Bro,
about?"
I could tell you 10 things I could tell you the same thing 10 times this month and you probably won't remember, but you'll remember some shit I said like 2 years ago and I'm like, why do you fucking remember that? I don't remember that. It's definitely not pertinent to our lives now. But you're like, you remember that time we were walking down the middle of Cleveland and you saw that red balloon floating and then you mentioned how you never seen it? And I'm just like, why the fuck do you remember that?
Yeah, that's my brain works really weird, but
Stop storing the fucked up shit.
yeah,
Like we don't dump it.
I would have liked to have met Ken Allen.
Fuck.
I think
The rule.
he would have been like. There used to be a TV show called BJ and the Bear.
Yeah.
It was about a truck driver and his monkey.
Yeah.
It'd be like
I've never seen this, but I know all about it. I've heard about it.
it'd be like Joe Skelly and Ken Allen.
You listen.
We work for Amazon or something like that.
Oh my God. First of all, that's just going to happen now. But second of all, we can't go near no fucking apes. At all.
Why? Because the conversation we had
'Cause they'll
about Mike
rip your
Tyson trying to fight a
fucking-
silverback.
No, because they'll rip your fucking face off and you know it.
Yeah, but orangutan. Well, I guess orangutan.
All of them.
All right. all of them.
Because again, we're going back to the gymnast thing. Pound for pound, those fucking animals are the most powerful fucking animals in a 60-pound package.
Right. Well, the funny part is orangutans don't look like it, but they are.
Oh, they all are, bro. They don't make any sense. Their arms are longer than their legs. Their fucking hands are strong. They got better grip strength than us, and they don't ever lift. Like they don't even. They're like LA. They're like fucking
like,
Pelican Bay prisoners. They're like, we took away the weights, but we don't know why you're still stronger than us. Like that's all that is, dude. You do not want to fuck with him. How that one bitch that
like that orangutan's been hanging off that tree for 45 minutes by one hand.
Yeah. You know the story. I know you know. It's a famous one of the lady who raised those two monkeys and the one ripped her fucking face off.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
No, it was the neighbor that got her face ripped off.
I don't give a fuck.
And she had it surgically reimplanted here at the Cleveland Clinic.
And that neighbor probably knew that monkey too.
Yes.
Like you can't be this broad's neighbor and not know that she's got a fucking monkey over there. Because at least one time he escaped and met up with Ken Allen. So...
And he was probably wearing like an Izod shirt and some shorts and a diaper.
Or a tuxedo shirt. One of the two, because fucking white
Oh my God,
because
totally
fucking white girls.
I just totally forgot about the monkey in the tuxedo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. But a white chick would have put him in a tuxedo shirt.
Oh yeah.
They'd have been like, we don't want to fight the tuxedo, just put the shirt on him.
Yeah. With a little bow tie.
Yeah. Then him and Ken Allen and Coco all meet up in sign language and shit. And you're like, what? Fuck. Get these monkeys to the Congo. We got to go.
You got to go.
No, dude, you can't hang out with them. You cannot hang out with them. They have all the qualities. They have all the positive and negative qualities of a human. Like they're super curious. They love. They're happy. They get angry. Oh. But on the other side, they also fling shit.
When they're mad.
And break shit constantly. And eat stuff they shouldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, you guys are basically humans with much better grip.
Much better
grip.
Much better grip.
Yeah, and Tyson was going to die.
Yes.
Tyson was
We did a lot of research for that discussion.
Dude, and the real guy was legit. He's like, no.
Yeah, I don't want to have to explain why you're dead.
And we again both agree that dude's probably kicking his ass for the money. But then later on when we found out Tyson was laying in bed with his fucking tiger, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Tyson, you're 260 muscle pounds being away from a white chick. Like, if we just get rid of the pigment and the muscles, you're basically an REI girl. I was sleeping with the cat.
You were doing what?
I gotta take him everywhere.
He was like, the cat took over my house.
The best, I like the part where he was like, a lot of people that don't have tigers don't know this. And I'm like... Yeah, motherfucker.
Most people don't own tigers.
Yeah, most of us don't have to figure this out. He goes, but apparently you got to take the cat everywhere once you have it.
Listen, you know what I learned about tigers? Apocalypse Now. When that tiger popped out of the jungle and the dude, it was chasing them through the jungle, and my man was like, never get off the fucking boat. 100% correct.
Well, we don't want to talk about that guy too because he ran.
He did.
That's the problem.
Right.
That's the dude in the water that's going to flail for the shark. Right. Shark! And you're like,
stop moving.
Okay. We're going to die.
Yeah.
Maybe you do want him. Maybe you do want him around so he runs.
We're going to
have to take
the old
him.
adage, I just got to be faster than you.
Yeah. But in those cases, slower.
Right.
Because I want you to bolt so the animal who's got the prey instinct bolts after you.
Gotcha.
That makes sense, right? Hypothetically.
Okay.
Man versus nature. That should qualify. We're good. This is not advice.
Not advice at all.
Definitely not legal advice.
Or medical.
Please don't sleep with a croc and don't sleep with a
tigers,
gator. Don't buy
pythons.
A gator. Don't do shit. Oh, you know what I learned? You know how they automatically get the fucking mouth to go down on those gator shows? You have to touch it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. The dude was like, the reason their mouth automatically snaps shut is because when they know they have prey, that's when it goes off. And he goes, watch this, and fucking tapped the side of the mouth, and the thing went click and just insta shut.
Well,
I was like,
it's interesting. When I was taking the airboat ride out in the Everglades,
yeah,
they were talking about the difference between.
Did you just do that one, or?
I did that a lot. I've done it a couple of times.
Oh, okay, no, it was a different guy. Another guy sent me pictures of the thing trying to get on his boat. But go ahead.
But the difference between gators and crocodiles is gators are lazy. They'll sit there for hours and hours and hours with their mouth open and wait for something to go in their mouth and then they close it.
All right.
Where crocodiles will actively hunt.
Oh, okay, okay.
So they'll go after something and attack it. Gators will just sit there and wait.
That's why it must be the gator they're using for the tricks.
That is exactly
That's
why
why
they
they're
use the
doing
gator
that.
for the tricks.
And that's what the mouth thing must be.
Yep.
Listen, my man, showing that trick with his hand, though,
Yeah. One day you won't be faster.
brother,
And
right,
then it'll do the death roll and snap your arm off.
right. You're just counting. You're counting down. Like, can I try
Every
it
time
again?
you do it,
Can I try it again?
the sand is running out of the hourglass.
You're fucking homie. Just one time, your depth perception's off a little by a fucking centimeter, and he gets you.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if he rakes you, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
With those teeth.
He gets your fingertips and does the death roll. They're coming off.
Oh, they're coming off. You're getting gloved, buddy. You're getting
Yeah.
degloved. And then you're gonna get a dinosaur water shit infection
Yes.
because you're in dinosaur shit water. So
Right.
that's good. And for those of us who've had lizards out there, we all know what that smells like. So I couldn't imagine a fucking gator, homie.
Ugh,
The smell. It makes me think of that dude that had those gators in that room down the road from here
Oh yeah.
for years, bro.
The smell
for-
must have been ungodly.
The mega beast hung out in that place, and she said it did not smell good. Hey,
Ugh.
could you throw in chicken at your gator in a room?
Oh,
In a room. What's the worst pet you've ever kept?
the worst pet?
It wasn't a gator, was it?
No.
What was the hardest pet you've ever had to take care of?
dogs?
They're the hardest ones?
Yeah, I've never had anything exotic. It's never been in my wheelhouse. Never.
No.
Never.
So you just go to the auctions and then don't buy anything.
No.
Right.
Yeah, because I have no use for
Yeah.
a Eurasian eagle owl.
Well, possessions is 9/10 of the law or whatever they say. Sometimes you just got to have a dinosaur head.
You don't think the county warden's going to be wondering why I got this giant
I don't know.
Eurasian eagle owl soaring
I don't
over
know.
everybody's
I don't
farm?
know. I'm convinced that you won't take me to those secret buys though, because now that we're friends,
They
you're
got
like,
shut down.
you'll fucking buy something. Oh, I thought we weren't going because you were afraid I'd buy shit
They
from
got
them.
shut down.
Because I mean, dude, I'd take a hyena for a little bit at least until he got full size, and then I'd call fucking old daddy Tiger Joe and be like, hey, bro, do you want this hyena? Because he's done. See, that's the problem, though. You get super fucking attached to these animals. And then I'm like, I don't want to get rid of my hyena.
Oh,
But what would you do with it?
a hyena?
Have you ever seen that dude with the video where it's called like Eddie Laughs and it's just a dude with a hyena constantly laughing? I can't tell if it's real, but he's everywhere. And he's got like a hat on the fucking hyena. And he's like taking him around and giving him McDonald's. And I'm
Listen.
like,
They are
I
vicious.
don't know if you should do that, bro.
They are fucking vicious.
Are they really?
Oh, yeah.
So you can't train him like a dog?
No.
Really?
They are wild, wild, wild. Dude, there's that one tribe of people in Africa that they call them the hyena people.
Uh-oh.
They have them, but they got like
Chains
and all
shit.
kinds of crazy shit on them.
I just thought that was for the gram.
They got to get them when they're tiny, tiny newborn babies.
Yeah, because
and
if
raise
not,
them.
they ain't going to listen to you.
No.
Yeah.
And even then, even when they're adults, they don't even listen to them. They still get fucked up by 'em.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight them because their bodies are all contoured funny, which means their power is going to come out fucked up. So, like, I don't know.
That's why you don't want to fight a
Yeah,
hyena.
no, because like when you see them hunched over, but they full on are just wrecking meat like that,
Oh.
I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. Because I've
Can you
also
imagine
seen
the
them.
bite strength of a hyena?
Yeah, I've seen them, dude. I've seen them eating live animals while the live animal is running,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. You're fucked up in every. You can't look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame fucking dog and be that powerful and not have some power.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's got to be
Crazy strength.
Right.
Crazy strength.
You remember the
And
story?
their prey drive is out of this world.
All right, so we got to talk about this again, but there was that story of the gentleman, good-looking fella, health instructor, whatever, broke up with his man and decided he was going to buy exotic pets,
Oh.
right? So he decided to buy
How
these
did that
pets.
work out?
So he started with little ones, sugar gliders, exotic lizards, all kinds of shit. He had all this stuff.
And then they didn't become good enough.
Well, he had all this stuff in his apartment.
Like, if I have a baby, it'll love me.
He had all these animals in his, by the way, like skyrise apartment in like Florida, right?
Of course.
Of course. And I
Was
think
he
it was
holding
Florida.
up a 7-Eleven with like a gator?
Oh, it's just fucking crazier. So he sees on Craigslist that somebody has baby hyenas. And he's
Oh.
like, oh shit, I need one. Guess how much the price is for this, by the way? You're talking 5 G's to start in the hyena game, apparently for Craigslist. So this guy who's a good looking guy, this is why this is important. This part's important. I wasn't just saying that because I noticed, but he decides he's going to get a quick job. He's like, I'm going to get up and shake what God gave me and see, I'm going to get a little money. So he says this, he goes, within a week and a half, I had 5 Gs. First of all, wow.
That's impressive.
We are in the wrong job.
Yeah.
So we're very clear. But he goes and gets his 5 Gs
Listen,
within a
every
week.
day I walk, the Lord shakes what he gave me, whether I want him to or not.
You ain't getting no 5 Gs,
and,
dog.
and I'm not getting 5 Gs.
No, not in a week. I'll walk 2 weeks. I need 10 Gs.
I've walked my whole life and nobody's ever paid me 5 Gs.
Right. So my man lives a little different.
Yeah.
So he takes his 5 Gs and he gets his fucking hyena. And he takes it home.
None of the neighbors in the
Brother,
high-rise apartment
it
knew?
just gets worse. The story's worse. Like he goes, so first of all, once it gets of size, he goes, that hyena needed so much fucking emotional support and time with him because he's locked in an apartment that he can't walk him. So imagine how that
so
just
the
happened.
neighbors would know.
Right. So he's got to hide the hyena.
Who's shitting and pissing all over the inside of his apartment.
There it is. So now he's got this fucking hyena. He has to get rid of all of his other animals.
Oh, yeah.
He's feeding this fucking hyena like gallons of raw meat and shit. And he goes, and it just got out of control. He said the hyena grew out of its kennel. Was too big for its kennel, my man. You didn't think that through?
Nope.
You didn't think the mini horse donkey
No,
was going to grow when you
if I
fed him
have a
50
baby, he'll
pounds of
love
chicken
me.
a night?
Nobody else loves me, but a baby will.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
I guess he had to spend like every fucking dollar feeding this fucking endless pit.
Yeah, he had to keep shaking his moneymaker.
Bro. And eventually he had to donate it because he's like, I couldn't sustain it. He's like, I couldn't
How
take
did
it
he
out of the
not
apartment.
get any jail time?
Bro, I don't know. He just snuck it in and snuck it out when it was done. And it was
Yeah.
like, homie, people will do crazy stuff to
And the
house
fucked up thing is that could be
large-
your neighbor.
That
That could be your neighbor.
when you live in an apartment.
Right.
And he lived in a nice one. Like he said, it was moderately nice. And I'm
You know,
like,
that story,
bro.
a dingo ate my baby.
Right,
That's
right,
a real
right.
story.
Right.
And by the way, I've seen a dingo in real life.
Why would you? What?
Yeah.
No context. Was it in the Honolulu run?
No, it was here.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You saw a dingo in the state of Ohio.
Yes. And it was on a leash.
Was it at that fucking,
It was at the market.
the exotic market?
No,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
it was at the market.
The market.
I used to, yeah.
Yeah.
And the lady walked up with
The
one.
market where you're famous.
And she goes,
She had a real dingo.
she ran a rescue. Okay. And somebody brought them into the state illegally, of course,
Of course.
and was breeding them.
Why wouldn't he?
The state got busted. The
course.
guy got busted. The state euthanized all of them but 2
Oh. Why?
because they're dangerous wild animals.
Are they really dangerous?
And they took one to her and said, "Here's the deal. You can have it. The moment anything happens, that's it."
What makes her special?
Because her rescue was renowned, I guess. And they, like, all right, well,
She probably heard about it and sent her fucking a letter and like, let me get one.
I run a rescue, whatever.
Yeah.
And she brought it. It was the weirdest looking, long, skinny, short, kind of dog looking thing. It was very bizarre looking.
That's gross.
It's the only one.
It's sad. That's sad. A dingo ate my baby.
Yeah, that's a real story.
So let me ask you, did it look like a greyhound? 'Cause that's what they remind me of.
It was shorter,
Yeah.
a lot shorter than that.
Oh, shit.
It was only like that tall,
Yeah.
but it was really long and real skinny
Yeah.
and just had a real narrow skull, and big tall ears. It was weird looking.
They're giving away beagles down the road.
What does that have to do with dingoes?
Basset hounds. I don't know. We're on the subject of picking up free animals, and they're giving away basset hounds, and I was like, I want one so bad.
I don't know. There's certain breeds that I
Basset
think I
hounds
would
are
say.
weird. I used to have that friend that had 15 of them.
Oh,
15, bro. If you went to their house, like you would go in their yard, and it was a moderately big yard. It looked like the fucking Seven Dwarfs shit because they had 20 dog houses just lined up on the wall, and then a herd of 2.5-foot basset hounds would just mob you. It was very cool.
I knew somebody that had a bloodhound,
I had a bloodhound.
and that thing, just like in the movies,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We had one. It died during COVID.
Oh,
because she couldn't go to the doctor. She died of the baby thing. Parvo? Is that what
Parvo?
it's called? Yeah. So I think it was a breeder issue. The cutest little bloodhound you've ever seen. But if we still had her,
they get big.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Dude,
she'd be fucking huge.
It was like almost like Great Dane size.
Dude, I love them. I think they're just the greatest, cutest fucking dog.
Big giant ears.
They have the coolest personalities. They're so weird, you know.
They're bizarro.
Yeah, they are. But I do like them on the account of big, silly animals. Listen, homie, I just realized the most exotic animal you have now is a heifer.
Yeah,
that is the most exotic.
It
just struck me. I'm like, wait a minute, you do have.
I forgot.
And that girl will knock you the fuck down.
Not even full size,
bro. I've had full cows chase me, and I don't think
they're fast as fuck.
They are. I obviously don't remember. I was a teen and a lot lighter, so I was quite a little bit faster. But like I'm saying, like when I look at yours now, there's no fucking way I would outrun her. And I'm like, no, I'm good, dude. Don't even come near me. And like the one day I watched her knock you, and I was like, homie, 1 foot in the mud, a slight angle turn, and that push and force from that girl, and your knees coming up a different way. You're gonna hear click, click, boom, and it's not gonna be that horrible fucking song from the early 2000s. That's all I'm saying. Because that is a massive fucking heifer just pushing you around.
She's a sweetheart,
bro.
She's a sweetheart.
But you really do have the equivalency of the animal that's bigger than you now.
I do.
You basically could have a horse and you'd be kind of the same.
No, horse people are very different.
No. I mean, you wouldn't be the same. I'm saying the danger of said having animals is now like you have.
They're not as aggressive
as a horse.
Yeah,
I think the little one would be more aggressive than the horse. But yeah, maybe
horses are way more aggressive.
Really?
Yeah.
What is now? Are
and
you
ponies are the most?
Now hold on, hold the phone. Are you judging this based on one encounter that you had where the horse decided that you weren't allowed to go on the tour? Is that what was his name, by the way?
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about the pony. Fuck ponies. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all ponies. And if you've ever ridden a horse and ever ridden a pony, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
For some reason, is that your story that's in my head now of the person who got the pony and was racing on the beach to catch up to the horses?
No.
Was that all? Okay, never mind.
No, that's not. No,
that's not you.
I was on this pony and it decided it was going to go 9,000 miles an hour and try to fucking kill me. Fuck that pony.
As opposed to the other one that wouldn't go and was only eating.
Yeah. Oh no, that was somebody else's horse.
Yeah. Which one was walking sideways? Was that your story?
No. Yeah. I went horseback riding in West Virginia in the mountains, and as you're getting on the horses, the guy who owns all the horses is telling you the horse's name and their personality, right? And the one guy getting on before me, he was like, "Look, this is your horse's name. By the way, your horse likes to stop and eat every 7 feet.
Fuck.
Don't let it.
Oh.
Don't let it drink water. Don't let it eat."
Or he's going to know he can do whatever he wants.
And he'll just run right over you, right? And sure as shit, that horse was stopping like every 7 feet, trying to eat, trying to drink water, trying to do everything. And then the lady in front of me, the horse clearly did not like this lady. Clearly did not. Because every low-hanging branch, it would walk under and try to knock the lady off of its back. Every briar bush it saw,
so smart.
Dude, it would walk right over across the trail, like sideways into the briar bushes.
Just trying to scratch you off.
And this woman was getting her ass whipped for 3 hours. And I was behind her just laughing because this horse was a motherfucker.
Well, you know what happened, right?
And then hold on. And then Evil Kid was behind me and his horse just kept stopping. And the trail guide behind Evil Kid was like, come on. And I'm like, the fuck's wrong with this horse? And they're like, oh, it knows it's its day off and doesn't want to work. Listen, before we even went on the trail ride, they're pulling all the horses out of the barn and hooking them up to a tagline, right? Dude, I watched Evil Kid's horse. It came out, they tied it up. That horse looked left, looked right, made sure nobody was watching. shook its head, undid its reins, and walked right back in the barn. Like the horse
You've been
knew.
on the job a long time.
The horse is like, I'm not going out today. Fuck this. It's my day
So
off.
I was told this was a 4-man ride and I was not included. I don't wish to be here anymore.
That's pretty much what happened. Dude, they're smart as fuck. Horses are no joke.
That's what I'm saying, dog. We can't have no horses around. I don't want to deal with it.
No. Their they have strong personalities. And if you've
That's a
ever
lot.
dealt with horses,
You think you
know
could have been a horse
exactly-
in your past life?
No.
What about a donkey?
You know they called them friends for life, right?
Yeah.
Because they live for like 40 fucking years.
Yeah. I
People-
want one so bad.
People have to will their donkeys to people.
Bro, I want one. I don't know what I would do with it.
They're
But
demanding.
if we get that fuck you money, you know I'm going to have it because I'm going to have a donkey.
Yeah.
Just
Donkeys are
one
demanding.
donkey.
They want your attention all the time.
Oh, it's like a dog.
Yeah.
The donkey we have now wants your attention all the time. He fucking loves you. He's upset he didn't get to see you when you came in.
I know.
He's over there crying
I know.
all the time, bro. Let me in. Let
Super
me
emotional.
in.
Super
Just-
emotional.
It's those Cleveland people.
Well, whatever.
That's what it is.
Hey, do you remember, total sidebar, do you remember when we were talking about the Pepsi competition?
yeah,
where
with
you
the
get enough-
airplane.
Yeah. Did
The
you
kid
hear what
did it.
happened?
No, the kid did it by getting funding once.
No. So
Or did they do
the
another one?
Hold on. The competition was, if you've got 1 million Pepsi points,
Mm-hmm.
they would give you a Harrier jump jet.
Did they do this again? Because we talked about this.
And it went to court because he got the 1 million points.
Yeah,
And they're like, it's completely unrealistic to believe that we'd give you a Harrier jump jet.
right.
And they were like, well, you advertised that, right?
Yeah.
So it turns out it was 1 million Pepsi points. 30 years later, Frontier Airlines did a commercial just recently
Oh.
where it's this kid sitting at a desk in a hangar next to one of their airplanes.
Okay.
And the top of the desk is covered in Pepsi product points.
Oh my God.
And the guy behind the desk looks at the kid and goes, "All right, you got a deal." And the kid hands over like the 1 million Pepsi points, and they gave him flights for free for the rest of his life.
It is not happening again.
No, Frontier Airlines
Yeah.
just gave this kid 7 million points, travel points, to be used anytime he wants for the rest of his life.
Did they do a run for the points that we didn't
No.
know about?
It's their commercial.
Oh.
It's amazing. We'll have to
That's
look at the commercial off
insane,
mic.
dude.
Yeah. It's great. They accepted his Pepsi points to give him unlimited travel. You want to talk about marketing? Even though it's 30 years
It's
later?
genius.
Brilliant.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm missing something. Was it the same kid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that. I thought you were saying we were
No.
rebooting the contest.
No, they took the kid who
Oh,
won and never got
shit.
anything from
And it's
Pepsi
been 30 fucking years.
30 years later, and the commercial is him handing over his
I got
Pepsi points
goosebumps. I got
to
goosebumps.
Frontier Airlines.
Look at the
Yeah, I know.
goosebumps. Bro.
And Frontier's like, it's a deal. You can travel wherever you want for the rest of your life.
I'm going to fly Frontier now.
Yep.
That just sold me. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That is
The commercial's fantastic.
that marketing scheme is fucking genius.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know who did it.
I mean, and what's it costing them in the great scheme of things? Now, remember when American Airlines first started and they were doing that $500,000, you fly first class anywhere you want, anytime you want for the rest of your life. They lost money on that deal. Because the one guy was like going to
Right.
Paris for lunch.
Jesus.
Who paid it? He paid like $350,000, $500,000, whatever it was,
Right. And just forever.
forever.
Yeah.
And my man was like taking people with him. Hey,
So-
let's go to London for lunch. Hey, let's do this.
It's fucking genius, though.
Yeah. They'll never do it again because they lost so much money, because I think it was 5 people that bought into it. And he's like the most notable one. As a matter of fact, I think they put his plaque up in a plane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude. That's fucking crazy. And I didn't hear about it at all. That's another thing too. So just talking about weird stuff and things that we hear about. Have you noticed that you can't hear about everything anymore? Like
Yeah.
back during those Pepsi commercials and the Mountain Dew thing, every person knew what that was.
Oh, everybody did.
Everybody did. Like some people even were like, I'm going to drink Mountain Dew
Again,
until we
I
get the
didn't even
sugar-free.
know there was a Mountain Dew pager until you reminded me and showed it to me.
Yeah, they were giving those away for a long while. Do the Dew. And that was when they were promoting that apparently drinking Mountain Dew makes you snowboard really well.
Yeah, Shaun White was doing the commercial.
Ooh, who's Shaun White?
He's the Olympian snowboarder.
Oh, that explains that. I thought it was just a bunch of trash hooligan skateboarders again.
No.
That's all I thought about when I was
No,
a kid.
he was
I
the
was
guy
like,
who won the gold in the Olympics for snowboarding.
yeah.
He was
Oh,
the one that was doing the
that
commercial.
makes a lot of sense now. Nobody drank Mountain Dew because they thought it was healthy. Or that it was going to do you better in sports.
It was going to fix your teeth.
In fact, quite the contrary. You remember in the 90s, the biggest reason to drink Mountain Dew was to make sure you didn't have any kids later.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
That must be part of my generation. Everybody told everybody when we were kids that if you drank Mountain Dew or yellow dye, that your shit would never work.
Oh.
And so when I was a kid, I pumped Mountain Dew into my stomach. I was like, give it to me. Fucking all of it.
You're like,
I don't want
kids.
any fucking kids. They better not fucking bother me. I don't need this problem.
Apparently it didn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Hence why my name is Tyler. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. Because, dude, and we would drive around. This is horrible. We'd drive around in a panel van, and like it was 3 feet of Mountain Dew bottles in the back because we wouldn't throw them away. We would just throw them in the back.
Oh. You
Yeah.
could have gotten money from recycling them at least.
No, it was just became a hoard thing, like saving them to see how many you could drink type shit.
Oh, that's like when Marlboro was doing Marlboro points.
I
I knew somebody that had the trunk of their car was full of Marlboro points because they wanted the
I had
denim
that.
jacket
I had
and the furniture. And
I had in my house at one point, I had like 7 20 whatever big gallon Ziploc bags filled with those fucking points.
oh yeah, because
we
you
got
want
the whole catalog. Yeah, one of my stepfathers did it. He was like obsessed with it, bro. And he smoked like a chimney because he was from that time. So he always had fucking Marlboros all the time. And he would save the fucking packs and then I'd have to peel them. He'd be like, "Hey man, get rid of this load." And
But
it'd be
don't-
like
but
70
say-
fucking
but save the
cigarette packs.
points.
Yeah, that I got to take apart and peel. Dude, I forgot about that until just now when we were talking about that. We should go somewhere else with this. That was a weird time though, like giving those. Does anybody do that anymore? Like
No.
Monopoly and McDonald's, they did that.
Camel did it too.
Dude, Camel, what is the thing about Camel? They can't even advertise anymore because they deem the Camel itself was tricking people.
Yeah.
My man, if you see a fucking alien from Mars sucking the fucking tailpipe of a fucking F-150, that should not make you want to suck the fucking tailpipe of an F-150. I don't know what the fuck these guys were talking about. Like the camel made more people
They were
smoke.
also saying that it was very sexual in nature. Like if you look at its nose and
I'm not saying it was or
and
wasn't.
allegedly across its back, if you looked at it, you concentrated, the word sex was.
Yeah.
i-
Well,
in the-
Pepsi had that.
yeah.
Remember that one? Pepsi had a can that if you turned it correctly and you stacked 2 on top, it said sex down the side.
Oh, really?
That was legit.
Well, yeah, this all goes back to Disney.
Oh, holy shit, bro. They just canceled us. Spotify's like, fucking take them off the podcast now.
It all goes back to
Oh,
Disney.
no.
Like the Little Mermaid had the dick on the cover
Right.
of the Little Mermaid.
Right,
all
right.
the
With
minarets looked like giant dicks.
Yeah, it was the kingdom looks like
Yeah.
a dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, listen, dude, now that we're older, I've always wondered if they just snuck that in there because they wanted to make the parents laugh that had to watch the shit.
No, listen, you're an animator and you're sitting animating the same still 4,000 times in a row.
Do you think you just got bored?
Yeah, you could see what you could sneak
Oof.
in and see if it gets caught.
It's like those tattoo artists that sneak dicks in.
Oh, dude.
I've
Yeah.
seen those.
Yeah.
You know that's why I take people with me to get tattooed. I will if I cannot visibly see, and you see most of my tattoos are all on the front of my body.
Right.
But if I'm having a problem, I'm like, you got to look at this. Any words I've taken people, I told you somebody caught one on mine once.
Oh.
They were like, dude, that's the wrong your. I'm like, what?
Oh.
I'm like, what? We had to look at it. You know, my tattoo artist was the heroin addict at the time, so he didn't realize.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck, let me Google this. And I had to Google it and
They spelled it wrong.
yep.
I had a guy.
I wasn't gonna mess it up
Listen,
twice.
hold
That's
on.
why I googled it.
I
I'm
knew
like,
a guy
no.
that had the word neighborhood tattooed on his neck,
No,
and they spelled it wrong.
no,
Yeah,
damn.
That happened.
You should not be getting the word neighborhood tattooed on you. An area code, a zip code, that's as far as we can go. Past that, you should not have the hood name tattooed on you. It's not a good idea.
And it was spelled wrong.
That's bad. I know a girl that's got an entire side thing. That's one of those like wall quips from Home and Garden.
Like love, live, laugh, love.
Right. Except for it says live, lovesies, laugh or some shit. And it's all and you're just like, it's wrong. It's way wrong. Like if you saw it, it's one of those ones where the letters are so fucked up. You're like, dude, how did you even miss this?
Yeah.
Because it's just completely wrong. And it's all the vowels that are fucked up. It's not, so it's like, homie, you guys.
That says live. It doesn't say live.
Yeah. And it's like, you guys really fucked this up.
Yeah.
And it's a big piece. How do you do that?
Well,
Somebody had to look
get it lasered off.
at some. Oh. That's a cold shot.
You're welcome, sir.
Get it lasered.
Get it
Bro,
lasered.
what a joke.
Sorry, you can't come in. The satellites will pick you up.
Yeah,
What? What? Fuck you just say to me?
We gotta wait. We gotta get out of here. Listen, you want to go again? I want to talk about Mexican Batman, but
We'll talk about that next
I think we already
episode.
talked about him, but
Yeah.
still.
All right, and on that note,
Yeah, I like it.
let's wrap this one up.
lasered off.
Get it lasered
Do
off.
you have any tattoos you'd get lasered?
No.
Have you had any covered?
No.
Oof. Damn, you're batting 1,000. I got to give that to you. All right, we're out of here. 97 seconds. Check on your friends. Check on your homies.
Yeah, reach out and talk to your people. Make sure everybody's all right.
Remember, if your homie sits in his house and eats food out of a pouch and doesn't want to come out or do anything, that's not good.
You need to go over there, open up the shades, let the
Talk
sunlight
to that
in.
guy. Call him and let him know you're coming over, though.
Yeah, and then play the podcast for him.
Yeah. And, if you're the type of guy who sits around all day by yourself, this is the perfect show for you.
Perfect show.
Yeah, dude, it took, how long did it take us to write the script for this one? Like hours.
Hours.
30, 97 seconds. Everything you don't want.